to me. Hello, the IGL of Abnormal. And I'm here today and I'm going to show you guys some smokes, mollies, and flashes to get onto B site as a team, or just in pugs if you want to throw maybe one or two of these to help your team out. So the first few I'm going to do are in the monster area. And so the first one is right here. You get in between the barrel and the wall. And you look directly at the blinking light and you throw. And when that smoke's off, is right in the middle of sight. So anyone sitting up here on this ledge towards walkway can't look down and see your heads. And so this next one, combined with it, you get in this corner, you find this line, and you go up to right about here towards the light, so next to the light, basically, with this line. So this and that smoke, the walkway and the mid-site smoke blocked off, basically blocks off any access from this person all the way back here. The only people who are going to be able to fight the site are people watching monster, barrel, and I like to call this pit right here, which we're going to talk about next. So to get out and not die to monster, let's say they've taken short control and you can't get that back for some reason. The best possible way to take monster is with a couple flashes, because if you can flash this person over here, you can pretty much take the site. So the best way to flash a person is right here. If you find this little piece of muck, I guess is a good way to say it, line up with it and then look right at this little ledge and throw. That lands right above all of this. That flashes anyone playing monster a ton. You can actually aim a little bit higher, I think, with it. So you get right here. That's better. That flashes everyone right here. Right here, it doesn't flash them too much, but that's where you just keep going higher and it eventually will. You can always find your perfect balance, and so that flashes anyone right here. Now given, they can always counter flash and peek out, so it does not hurt to throw flashes right here, where that will also flash someone playing close close right here. So that's how you get monster. There are not really that many mollies to monster. Obviously CT you want to molly it, but there's not much you can do. If you feel like this person is playing right here, if you want to take the risk, you can throw the molly, but that's kind of risky to take from this angle. So now we're going to move on to short. There are a couple smokes you can throw from short. A lot of them are really helpful. The most helpful, I think, is Heaven. Now there are a few ways to throw this. My friends have ways of throwing that I don't use, but the two ways that I use are fairly simple. First one is you get in between this piece of wood and the walkway here. You find this line on the top of this wall, and you just go out towards it and throw. That lands there. Another way, if you're going a little bit more on the flow and you don't feel like jumping all the way down, you can just jump up right above on this line, look at the red sign, and tap W and throw. And those are my two ways to smoke Heaven. Now, if you're doing this one, there's an easy follow-up that you can do, molly that you can do. If you come around this side, wedge yourself in between here, find the center of this, and move up to the post light, and throw. You have mollied off this part of pit. So this, so far we have this, and this done. This is looking like a pretty good execute so far. Oh, and a flash over here. That was not a good flash. Now, there's one place left that you haven't really dealt with yet. So there are two ways to deal with this. One I prefer over the other. So this place right here is deadly, because they can head glitch and be full standing. So they can spray you down, tap peek, they can hold this area. It's super easy. They can also do fairly decent flashbang right here. It's a really scary place to deal with. So there are two ways to fight it. One is in this, all the way in this back corner. You find this little post, and you move over to the right some, and you throw. And that smokes off this. Now the only problem is that this place right here is peekable, and it kind of gives them a one-way. So what I've done to deal with this is I come up with a different smoke. Instead of smoking the pit, I give them a little bit more room. So I come in this corner, find this, I don't know, let's sniper it. I find this cross, and I aim in the corner, the top left-hand corner of it, and I throw. And so that smokes the middle of sight. So that, and here, all smoked off, along with heaven, gives you sight. The only thing you have to deal with is barrels, basically. Now, that's the next part. Whoever's throwing this smoke can simply just aim sort of where they know barrels is, and just kind of walk and throw one. Leave molly barrels. You have now taken every single place in the site. All you need to do is get bomb down and hold. I hope these smokes and flashes helped. There are a couple other a little bit more complex ones. There's actually some from the A area to come down and smoke and fake, but I'm not going to go to detail on those in this video. I hope this has been helpful for Pugs, your team, anything that can be helpful in general. If you guys liked it, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.